Imagine this: you're walking down a street, and you see a shop with a large sale sign. You stop and think, I should buy something today, but what if I spend too much? What if it's gone tomorrow? What if there's not enough for me later? Sound familiar? Or, imagine this: you're walking down the same street, but you think, look at all the opportunity around me. This sale is just a small piece of the abundance that's out there. You feel confident, excited, and ready to seize more opportunities. What's the difference between these two reactions? The difference is in mindset. And today, we're diving into how two very different ways of thinking, the scarcity mindset and the abundance mindset, shape your financial decisions and can impact your wealth. Let's explore how one simple shift in perspective can change everything. Segment 1: The Scarcity Mindset Explained. Let's start with the scarcity mindset. This mindset is rooted in the belief that there is never enough, whether it's money, opportunities, or resources. People with a scarcity mindset are constantly worried about running out of time, out of money, out of chances. They live in a state of fear and anxiety, often making decisions based on what they don't have, rather than what they can have. Picture this: Sarah is a young professional who wants to start saving money. Every time she sees an opportunity to invest or grow her wealth, she holds back. Her thoughts are filled with fears like, what if I lose this money? What if the market crashes? These thoughts keep her stuck. She avoids taking any risks, even safe ones, and as a result, her financial growth is slow. Sarah constantly feels like she's treading water, just getting by. Why does this happen? People with a scarcity mindset tend to focus on limitations. They see challenges, not possibilities. They react to financial situations based on fear. And that fear limits their decision-making. They avoid risks, they're reluctant to spend on personal development, and they think small. And while that may seem like a safe choice, it's actually holding them back. Segment 2: The Abundance Mindset Explained. Now, let's look at the opposite side, the abundance mindset. This is a belief that there is plenty of everything: money, opportunities, and success, for everyone. It's the understanding that resources are not limited, and that when you focus on growth, things naturally expand. Meet Alex. Alex grew up with limited resources, but he never saw that as a barrier. Instead of thinking about what he couldn't do, he thought about all the things he could do. Alex read books on investing, learned about stocks, attended seminars, and even started small businesses. When he took risks, he didn't focus on the possibility of losing, it was about the lessons he'd learn along the way. And you know what? Alex's wealth grew exponentially. People with an abundance mindset are open to new possibilities. They take calculated risks, they invest in themselves, and they focus on long-term growth. They understand that setbacks aren't failures, they're learning opportunities. They believe in the infinite nature of opportunities and choose to act with confidence. Segment 3: The Power of Your Mindset in Wealth Creation. Now, here's where it gets interesting, because the way you think about money directly impacts how you make financial decisions. Let's dive into a little story to illustrate this. I'm going to tell you about two entrepreneurs, John and Mark. John started his business with a scarcity mindset. He was always worried about competition, always looking for ways to save rather than invest. When times got tough, John pulled back on marketing, reduced his team's budget, and took fewer risks. He stayed small. His business grew, but it never scaled. He was always stuck in survival mode. Mark, on the other hand, had an abundance mindset. He viewed every challenge as an opportunity to learn and grow. When his business faced a tough period, instead of cutting back, he looked for ways to innovate. He invested in better tools, expanded his network, and took calculated risks with his marketing. Mark's business didn't just survive, it thrived, rapidly scaling and bringing in more revenue. Why? Because Mark believed there was always a bigger picture, always more to tap into. Here's the kicker: both John and Mark started with limited resources. The difference was their mindset. They didn't just make decisions based on the present moment. Mark thought long-term, seeing potential in what others might view as a risk or a challenge. Segment 4: Key Differences, Scarcity versus Abundance. Let's break it down. What are the key differences between these two mindsets? Scarcity mindset, fear-based decisions, limited opportunities, quick fixes, avoidance of risks, small thinking, low investment in personal growth. Abundance mindset, growth-based decisions, limitless opportunities, long-term thinking, taking calculated risks, continual self-investment, seeing setbacks as lessons. Scarcity keeps you stuck. It keeps you playing small and in a reactive state. Abundance, on the other hand, empowers you. It opens up possibilities. And the most important part? Abundance attracts abundance. The more you believe in the possibilities, the more opportunities show up in your life. Segment 5: How to shift from scarcity to abundance. So how can you move from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset? Here's what you can do starting today. 1. Start with gratitude. Shift your focus from what you don't have to what you do have. Practice gratitude daily, whether it's for your current resources, opportunities, or simply the lessons you've learned. 2. Invest in yourself, whether it's reading books, taking courses, or seeking mentorship. Invest in knowledge and skills that will grow your wealth long-term. 3. Take smart risks. Don't let fear hold you back. Identify opportunities, and take smart risks. Be prepared to learn from your mistakes and continue to move forward. 4. Surround yourself with positivity. Surround yourself with people who have an abundance mindset. Their positivity and growth-focused mindset will influence your thinking and help you push through challenges. To sum it up, your mindset is the key to unlocking your potential, financially and personally. A scarcity mindset will keep you stuck in fear and limitation, while an abundance mindset will open doors to endless possibilities and success. It's time to shift your thinking and start making choices that align with your future goals. So, are you ready to make that change? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join me on this journey. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more content like this. Now, go out there and start creating the abundance you deserve. See you next time.